It was the period of Vietnam. The draft was in place. I was sure he was going to get drafted. I had a 2-year-old daughter. I thought he's going to get drafted, sent to Vietnam, die, and I'm going to be left alone. And I was in a total state of hopelessness. Even with a child, I thought, I can't live without him. I can't do it. I mean, he's my world. I can't do it. Well, I'm driving to pick him up from work one night on a highway so dark, and I'm begging God, you've got to do something, because this is so, I feel like I'm drowning in hopelessness. And I wasn't telling anybody how I felt. Not my mother, not my friends, nobody. And all of a sudden, it's not like the radio didn't switch to a gospel station, the lights didn't flicker on and off, but peace started to trickle in like an IV. And over the next 2 or 3 days, the hopelessness was gone. I could think about him dying if he was drafted, which he never was. And I thought I would be really sad, but I wouldn't be hopeless anymore. So that was really the beginning of a journey. And I was able to share my faith with somebody. We lived in a student trailer park. Her name was Joellen. I was fascinated with her. She was grossly pregnant. And I would try to approach this woman, and she would avoid me. She kept going the other way. I finally got her cornered one time. And we became friends. She had a baby 2 months later, so I did the thing you do, take the food, take some diapers. And she finally said to me, okay, I don't get it. I don't get it. Why don't you get Joellen? She said, I was told to stay away from you because you are a religious nut, and you have not mentioned God once in 2 months to me. Is God a big deal to you? And I said, oh, he's a huge deal. That started a friendship that altered, and I was able to share some things. She was also a good Christian girl, grew up in the church. So I would give her things to read. So one day she calls me on the phone. Now we're in a little trailer park. She's like 4 trailers down. She could open the window and shout to me. I could hear her. She calls me and she says, Phyllis, you won't believe what just happened. I'm sitting on the toilet reading one of these pamphlets, and I just accepted Christ as my Savior. I said, Joellen, you're on the throne, at the throne. This is fabulous. What a place to be. That became one of those friendships that you have with that person that your lives go separate ways, but every once in a while they come to mind, and you call them, and they are in need of you, or they call you and you're in need of them.
Like what you saw? Make sure to comment and like below. Hit that subscribe button for more content uploaded weekly.